you start the CX network, do you take a management percentage from all the people on there?
Not at the moment, no.
Was that the idea?
I mean, that's not the idea. In the future, that probably is going to be how it goes.
Right.
But at the moment, that's not the idea because I don't want to take money from people that are probably already not making that much because I want to keep them motivated to stream.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, get them established, get them motivated first, and then think about the money stuff later when they've already established themselves.
But isn't that why you and Brandon fell out, is because he didn't want to top up the 20%?
Well, yeah, that was different. So we did the RV trip. Everyone who went on the RV paid 20% of what they made because why should I pay for the entire RV when everyone else is getting a lot out of it?
Oh, so out of that specific time period, you were supposed to get 20%. That definitely seems fair.
Yeah, I mean, I just wanted everyone to push their own weight with the cost because the RV ended up costing like almost $20,000 in the end or something like that. So, you know, I didn't want to be the only one out of some money. So then Brandon was just like, he lied about his PayPal being locked and they just didn't want to give you the money. And I was just like, why should I have you on in future events if you're not going to contribute?
I was pretty surprised when you and Brandon started to be cool and started to work together because I remember that really like heated video on Hollywood Boulevard where he was all up in your face, telling he was going to fight you and shit. How did that turn into you guys being cool enough that you like were hanging out all the time? And did you like move in together at one point?
No, he slept over for a couple nights. I mean, I just don't hold grudges, you know what I mean? Like, you can't hold grudges in this kind of like line of work.
Right.
Because it's just more interesting if you keep everything just constantly changing. But yeah, so Brandon came on Sam's stream one time, and then we talked, and we were just like, we just got over it. We got cool, and we were just like, all right, fuck it, dude, let's just be friends. Let's just talk about shit. And let's just have a good time. And then, we got really cool. He slept over at my place for a couple nights when, he needed to, and things like that. I did a fundraiser for him, stuff like, and all that shit. And then, obviously, there was another falling out because I don't know what it was. He got just really arrogant.
Right. Do you think that you would have been friends with Brandon if you weren't a streamer? Because there's very like a lot of stuff happening all the time when he's around. It feels like.
I mean, I don't really see how I would meet him if I wasn't a streamer.
Right.
I would be friends with him. He's not he's a cool guy. The only issue is that he is, I don't know, he just sometimes acts a little weird or something. Like, I'm not...
He's kind of violent. He tends to sort of just, stir up drama a lot. Would you say that's accurate?
Yeah, I mean...
I'm on good terms with him now, so I'm trying to describe him in a positive way.
Yeah, I mean, a very unbiased way, too. I don't know, he's just very... One moment he's your friend, next moment he's trying to, be arrogant or something. I don't know.
Do you think when you look at Brandon or throughout your time spent hanging out with him, were you looking at him as a friend or were you looking at him as a person that was going to bring people to your stream?
So I can't really look at somebody as a friend until I get to know them after a while. So after we got back together and started talking again, after the heated argument on Hollywood, I obviously didn't immediately think of him as a friend because the past that we've had, I just can't immediately trust somebody that quick. He really would have to work for my trust. And, same thing goes for him. I'd have to work for his trust. That's just how friendships work. And he was building up my trust a lot until the RV trip, actually, where he, was, hiding weed and stuff and was doing weird shit.
Oh, so that was one of the rules on the RV trip? You couldn't have weed because of the liability issues?
Well, yeah, I mean, we're going through states where weed's illegal, and I asked him if he had weed, and he had it in his pocket, but he didn't tell me. He eventually just confessed that he had the weed. I'm just like, why didn't you tell me about this?
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
Wow. Was there anything else that happened, involving him that sort of, turned you off to him as a friend, or was it just sort of those two things?
The main thing that turned me off from him, I was even after the weed thing, I still was I just know how he is, so I didn't really take it to heart, so I still like the guy. He said one thing that literally not only just turned me the fuck off from him, but made me not really ever want to try to be his friend ever again. I'm trying to remember, we were on the RV, we were arguing about something, or he was arguing with Scuff Steve Jobs, and then he comes back at me after we were arguing for a little bit, and he's just I forgot what he said. Something about I owe him money. I'm always on for content. You owe me money. or something like that. Like, you don't pay me to be on here, and something to that extent. And I was just like, wow, okay. I mean, if that's how you think, you're like, clearly I don't want to be friends with you.
Right.
Because why the fuck would I pay him to be like on the RV? Because he's getting a lot out of it being on the RV too.
Right.
And plus, if you're friends with somebody, you should just want to hang out and do fun shit.
Do you feel like that at a certain point now where, like, when people want something to do with you, you just feel like, damn, they're, like, trying to use me for clout and shit too often?
I mean, I don't like to think like that. I don't immediately think like that with everyone, but there's so many people that come to me that are very obviously, like, have a motive behind it, and I see straight through it. And, you know, that doesn't mean I won't hang out with them. I'll still hang out with them, but I would never trust them as an actual friend.
Right.
You know, I mean, everyone in my stream, everyone who's watching your stream who knows me, they can probably tell who the people with the motives are and the real people are as well, so.
Right. How do you feel about Brandon getting locked up?
I mean, he brought it on to himself, honestly.
Why do you say that?
I mean, he had a bunch of warrants. I mean,
right.
He broke a bunch of laws. I mean, and if you live stream yourself and you have warrants, that's just, I mean, it's eventually going to happen.
Right.
You're eventually going to get caught.
Do you think that he was even paying attention? Do you think he cared? Or?
I mean, I think he obviously cares because he's in jail, I think, for like 45 days now or something.
I thought it was 90 days. I heard 90.
Maybe 90, yeah, but he's in jail for a little bit now, so obviously no one wants to be in that position. So he definitely cares, and that's going to hurt his like channel a lot as well.
Yeah, it's going to be rough. But wasn't he banned from streaming at the time?
Yeah, but he's using someone else's channel now to stream, and it works out. So
they can just do that on YouTube.
Yeah, I mean, as long as he doesn't own the channel, he can stream on it.
Really?
You know, like when he was striked and he was still coming on my streams. Like, I wasn't getting striked. It's not his channel.
But that's different than Twitch, huh? Because on Twitch, you would have got fucked over, huh?
Yeah, well, Twitch's rules are a little bit too crazy. Like, in real life, when you do, like, streaming that's not gaming, you can't... That rule doesn't really work.
Right.
Because, I mean, it's just why punish someone else when this person broke the rules?
Because you were dealing with that for a while where nobody on Twitch could ever have you in their streams, huh?
Yeah, that was...
You still deal with that?
Yeah, I mean, no one on Twitch can have me on their streams at all. When I go to conventions... Actually, it's kind of funny. I went
You're like a plague. You have to stay away from it, huh?
Yeah, I was at DreamHack, and apparently, I don't know if this is true, but apparently the Twitch staff told all the streamers at DreamHack, all the big streamers at least, to turn their streams off because I was there.
What?
And other people in the around my community were there that were banned.
Oh my god! You'd think that they would just change the rule before they did something that crazy. That's so insane.
I mean, they're just afraid that I'm gonna just use someone else's channel to be on the platform, which
right.
I could care fucking less about. I have my own shit going on, but whatever. I see why they do it. The only thing that they give me from that is just a bunch of power.
Right. I hate when I have to fucking explain to people that YouTube, like, they're like, oh, you should use Twitch. I'm like, no, I use YouTube. It's better. It's just as good. It's the same fucking thing, but it's better. And they're like, no, you should use Twitch. It's cool. Drake did it. I'm like, oh.
Oh, that's funny, dude. Drake wasn't even the one streaming, though.
Yeah. Drake, well, no, yeah, it was. Drake, Ninja, and Travis Scott, right?
Well, yeah, they were streaming together.
He went on his, his thing, right. Did that piss you off when that happened? Because you just kind of don't want anything good to happen to Twitch?
No, I mean, I'm not going to get pissed off if Twitch is succeeding. I just want us to succeed myself. I only care about myself. If Twitch fails or succeeds, I don't really care. The only thing that I want to do is have better non-gaming content than what people on Twitch are providing, because it's just a competitive market, and that's just a smart way to think.
Right.
But I'm not going to hold a grudge against Twitch.